The emperor is naked. The emperor is naked. This is a storybook that my dad got me when I was a child. In summary, the story was about an emperor that was going for, like, these public occasions. So he sent out for a dressmaker that would make him the dress of the century. Let me say that. So when this dressmaker came, the dressmaker was like, I have one special dress. It is a magical dress. And once I make you this dress, only a wise king will be able to see it. A foolish king will think they are naked. So the king agrees, and the king, the dressmaker goes ahead making the dress, measuring the king's size and, fitting that dress into the liking of the king. So when the dressmaker was done, the dressmaker tells the king, okay, now you can look in the mirror and see yourself. When the king looked in the mirror, the king didn't see any clothing. He saw that he was naked, but because he was too scared to look foolish, to look unwise, he just went along with it and he said, oh wow, what a beautiful dress. So comes the day of the ceremony or the occasion, and everybody sees and they're looking at the king, but nobody dares. Is it the king, the emperor? But nobody dares to speak a word. Others are just like, oh, maybe I'm just foolish. That's why I cannot see the dress. So they went ahead, and yeah, the emperor is on the podium, and everybody is just, some people are turning away, some people don't want to look, some people are just, and then one child from the crowd shouts, hey, look, the emperor is naked. So a foolish child, you know speaks, how dare you speak to the emperor? So the commotion happens, and the emperor goes ahead. I don't know if they dressed themselves or they were just like, oh, you are foolish, that's why you cannot see that I have a dress on, it's only for the wise. um you know um the thing about truth is that truth cannot be hidden. Truth cannot be hidden. You can ignore it. Even in ignorance, you're still admitting to the truth, because how can you ignore something that isn't there? It's like saying there's no god, but it's like, if there's no god, what is that you call god, that you are denying and rejecting? You know what I mean? So what is the moral of the story? I don't I don't really, don't want to get into that, and it's like, it doesn't really matter. Because I don't know, most people, as a child, I would focus on the child screaming on the crowd, hey, the emperor is naked. Or most people would focus on the emperor. But I think the starring out, the one that takes the story for me now that I'm an adult, it's the dressmaker. The dressmaker. And I'm going to the dressmaker and I'm like, show me your ways, master. Because for me, the dressmaker is the hand of God, to reveal the hidden, So I go to the dressmaker and I'm like, ooh, master, how are you able to do that? And the dressmaker looks at me and the dressmaker says, you believe what you see. And I'm like, not really. And the dressmaker tells me again, you believe what you see, now with a smirk on their face. And I'm like, really? And the dressmaker, now smiling, as wide as my smile, as wide as the day, as bright as the sun. So the dressmaker says, mm, you believe what you see. And as if I've never heard those words before, something just clicks for the first time, and it's like, oh, 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 yeah, oh, yeah, oh, it makes sense, you know what I mean? So for me, uh, it's not about what the story reveals, it's about who revealed the story and how the story got revealed.